You're tuning to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, coming at you with another video. I did not intend to do this content. Something came across my screen for recommendation. This is the Most High's doing. I saw Ringo's, and then all of a sudden, I was about to go take care of some business, and this came across my screen. What you're about to hear, I talked about a few days ago. I talked about this a few days ago. There are other content creators as well as using the talking point of the connection. You're going to see the connection. For those who know, the video is up. I did a live stream a few days ago, and you're going to hear this situation. This is to show you the proof. Ringo showed his proof. I'm going to show my proof. It's like, wow, man, this is crazy. Well, I know somebody that knows Gene Dale. I'm going to leave it at that. Somebody that knows Gene Dale used to work for Gene Dale, was an officer, and used to work at Domino's Pizza. When I used to work for Domino's Pizza back in the early 2000s. You get what I'm saying? Before I went to work for Delta Airlines at the airport. I used to be a Domino's driver delivery pizza in Brooklyn, okay? For about 2 years. Anyway, let's get to the content. That's what you're here for. Without further ado, listen to the clip.
Yeah, that's crazy. But the feds, they also revealed that they got photos and videos of Diddy Fricos.
When they did that raid, you understand? What they did was, prior to the raid, they reviewed that civil lawsuit. And that civil lawsuit told, Cassie's civil lawsuit was LeRod had already did it. LeRod hadn't did his yet, did he? Did LeRod do his lawsuit before the raid or after the raid?
Oh, before.
Yeah. So what they did was they reviewed both of those civil lawsuits and found that there was some criminal activity in those lawsuits. We spoke that on Art of Dialogue. We spoke about that on your show. I said if they really wanted him, all they had to do was review those civil lawsuits. And once they find the criminal activity in those, they could bring him in.
Now, here's the thing, Gene Dale. I'm the one who said that he will go down in September, the latest. Not you, not the lady that talks about Jay-Z and other people. I'm the one who said that he will go down in September. I'm the one who said it. You watch us. You watch Ringo. You definitely watch me. And you watch others. I'm the one who said he will go down before the fall. And that is me saying that. I said that earlier this year. Okay? I said that Diddy will go down in 2024. My video is back up. So this is before everybody else started talking about it. I said that he was going to go down 2024. Okay? Now, you're going to hear what he's saying. Just give me a second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Because I'm doing something here right now. Let me get this situated first. Because when you use RE Stream, it's different than when you use the other ones, which is all well and good. Hold on 1 second. Okay, now that I got that out the way, let's continue.
Now, did the Federal Bureau of Investigation in Miami do it? No, they didn't. Did California do it? No, they did not. The Southern District of New York, they took it upon themselves and put on that raid and everything based on the information they found in Cassie lawsuit and the information they found in Little Rod lawsuit.
Now you're going to hear him using my talking point. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. Listen, I talked about this a few days ago.
But all this is bigger than Diddy.
Right?
It's bigger than Diddy, bro.
I said that in my video.
Because you know who else they was doing investigation on during that whole time period? It was the mayor and the politicians in New York City.
Wow! I said that. I got the photo of when Diddy got the key to the mayor. And I said in my video that the mayor is going down 2025. I said that. Now you got other content creators saying it. And I guarantee you he's going to say that the mayor is going down 2025. Let me rewind it again for y'all to hear it.
It's bigger than Diddy, bro. Because you know who else they was doing investigation on during that whole time period? It was the mayor and the politicians in New York City. They turn around and give him the key to the city.
Wow! I said that. Nobody pointed that out. Nobody has pointed that out yet of him connected to the mayor when the mayor of New York gave him the key. Nobody has pointed that out except me. And now you coming on the Out of Dialogue trying to act like you knew that. No. You watching other content creators talking about certain things and you proving the talking point that I was correct by the Most High perspective. Because see, at the end of the day, Esau, you have no credibility. Y'all all lie in bed in different scenarios. So don't come on here and act like you knew. No, you saw the actual investigation that I put out a few days ago on a live stream. And this other content creators is talking about it too. It came across my desk, other content creators acting like, oh, you know, I knew about this. No. There's a lot of people watch us. So I don't want to hear this. Listen again, y'all. Listen again. One more again. We're going to let this thing play out.
You know who else they was doing investigation on during that whole time period? It was the mayor and the politicians in New York City.
Uh-huh.
They turn around and give him the key to the city.
Yep.
All the mayor people that he brought on here in New York City are all resigning.
They all resigning because they are under investigation. And so the mayor will be going into prison 2025. That's why, you know, he's trying to do some goody two-shoes things in New York City all of a sudden. Now, miraculously, now he wants to clean up certain areas. I'm not going to get it all into that. For those in New York City know what's going on, you can speak on that. You know, I just know that, you know, it's demonic here in New York City. The point is that what he's saying, I talked about this already. I'm going to play one more again for those who's viewing right now, who's coming in the chat.
It's bigger than Diddy, bro. Because you know who else they was doing investigation on during that whole time period? It was the mayor and the politicians in New York City.
You got that for me. Esau, you got that for me. Let's continue.
They turn around and give him the key to the city. All the mayor people that he brought on here in New York City are all resigning. They all resigning. People ain't gonna tie this together, but if you look at it.
No. I tied it together, not you. No, you and other people is stealing what I said. I said that he was connected to the mayor. this all has to do with the mayor agreeing with certain things. I talked about the mayor 2-3 years ago, before all of y'all talking about this mayor of New York. Quit the cap. Matter of fact, I'm not going to get into details. There was somebody that knows the mayor personally of a particular contract that I did, showed me that his family member is tied to the mayor. Well, I guess that family member that is tied to the mayor might resign real soon, might be under investigation too. Because why would he show me the photo of a person of a family of his have a connection to the mayor and have certain aspects? Because the mayor watches my channel. At the end of the day, to the mayor that watches my channel of New York, you know your time is up 2025. There's no getting around it. Like Ringo said, this dude already cop a plea, Esau cop a plea. That doesn't mean that you ain't going to be judged by the Most High. Let's continue.
You have to say, because of Mayor Adams and his relationship with Diddy,
Here we go.
it brought on the Southern District of New York to start investigating Diddy on civil lawsuits that was put against him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because they're going to use him to get to the mayor to bring him down 2025. And he's going to have just as worse charges as Diddy is. There's no doubt about it. And what's going to happen is, it's not only the mayor, it's going to be allegedly the governor and constituents. New York ain't going to be the same 2025. For everybody that's in New York, it's not going to be the same 2025. That's all I'm going to say. You got the warning. Let's go.
Because the feds is going after all these politicians in New York City.
Yeah, the Fed.
All the politicians in New York. That's my talking point. Not one, not two, not three, all. Listen, y'all, it's not going to be the... Listen, if you hear any other content creator say, oh, New York is going to not be the same 2025, you got to hear first. I've been telling y'all 2025 ain't going to be the same in certain northern states. And New York is the beginning of it. This is why I say, hey, you do what you want. I talked about the northern states and the southern states. I'm not going to get into it no more for the most part, unless the Most High says so. Hey, it's not going to be the same in New York in 2025. That's all I'm going to say. If we rewind it, listen to what this Esau say.
Against him. Because the feds is going after all these politicians in New York City.
Yeah, the feds revealed that, anybody that, participated in any, criminal behavior at his freak offs, they're going to pursue.
Listen here. The mayor here take like 15 spoons of sugar in his coffee. So it's all a possibility.
Do you think there's any celebrities on tapes?
Bro, he gave celebrity parties. So what you think? I think they're not telling the whole truth, is that because of the situation in Miami and the situation in California, and they closed the clubs like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. and something like that, that Justin and Christian was bringing big vans of girls and people back to the mansion and giving parties and stuff like that. And a lot of those stuff were their parties.
It's not that Miami and California is not investigating. It's just that they are letting New York take over because New York is the one that he's from. So it makes sense for them to take over. At the same time, he can't go back to Florida. He can't go back to California. And he's not going to get out of prison. And like Ringo called it, he is not going to make it out of prison. I'm gonna leave it at that. Be as is may. What I want y'all to know is 2025, New York ain't going to be the same because he said what I've been saying. So I let Esau continue to do the talking. Let's continue.
A lot of that shit was their parties. They wasn't always Puff parties. It was his son's parties.
Good point. They said some of these freak-offs will last for days.
That's where they're going to get him on the sex trafficking thing. Especially like if he was traveling and doing it. That's where the sex trafficking come at. That you hiring sex workers to come and have sex with your girl. That's crazy. That's some Hollywood shit that I don't even know, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. But they also,
At the end of the day, it's all gonna come out. Esau time is up, in short. And if you are of the seed of Jacob, get off of Esau claw, come out of her, come out of her, come out of her, come out of her states too. Let's continue.
claiming that, Diddy, he'll give ecstasy to his victims to keep them obedient.
Then they have to bring those witnesses in there. That's going to be something hard to prove. Unless Lil Rob or or Cassie state that was something that happened. That's how the prosecutor's going to prove that. They got a ton of evidence that they got to try to prove, bro. A lot of that that if you read it, it could be circumstantial. You know what I'm saying? But they got to have witness to back it up. You just can't say that happened based on somebody lawsuit and what the words that they're saying. They have to have witnesses in there. And I think Puff lawyers is going to be smart enough to attack that.
Right. And they claiming that Diddy, he was blackmailing his victims because he had videos from old freak-offs and he was using those videos to get his victims to do another freak-off. So
if he was blackmailing people, especially people that work for him, see, this is what it's going to get him at. See, people think that, those people work for him, or those people, if they was artists and they work for him, or they were engineers, or they anybody that worked for them and stuff like that, your boss cannot blackmail you to do nothing. If you do a sexual act or you doing anything, your boss, if he have you doing those things like that, then he could be liable for suit.
Of course, at the end of the day, guilty by association. And so are you. You're guilty by association. You just happen to work for them people because you was an officer and you from St. Louis, and they had you transition to New York to be his main bodyguard. And you had details of what was going to happen to a lot of people, and you didn't do nothing about it. And now you're coming out with it. And like Ringo said, once this is all said and done, you ain't going to have no other content to talk about. Nobody's going to pay attention to you anymore. Nor do you care, because you already got what you need. So let's continue. That's Esau for you. Esau and Esau business. Let's go.
Because you're not doing it willingly. Because that individual is your boss. So psychologically, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say, that when somebody has something over you, could determine your job, your career, your livelihood, that's somewhat of a blackmail if they holding stuff that they've done, that you've done in the past, over your head to make you continually doing that stuff now.
Yeah, you know they got something on you too. You already copped the plea. Let's continue. The point is that he used my talking point earlier, and now he's talking about this other stuff.
That's where he loses at. Because some of those people work for him, or he was a part of doing something. They was part of doing something for their career with him. That's why he loses that case.
All right. that's pretty much it about that. So, hey, look, thank y'all for viewing in the clouds, y'all. I know y'all viewing in the clouds, taking care of your business. So, yeah, this is what happened. Gene Deal used Rollo's talking point. Wow. It goes to show you what I've been saying for a long time, even on a greater scale of Esau. Watch, pay attention, and learn. I'm out, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking the video. You're out there on the grind, handle your business. And I tune in later on today. This is Fleur.